if you give him like a Paquito or something. If they had a Paquito in that game, well, you know, technically he can match the split push, right? Paquito holds his own against Cho.
Yep.
There's two martial artists going back at it. So we'll see what both teams try and go for here, going straight into the banning phase, the drafting phase.
Let's see. So far, the blue side that picked up the Ruby, not looking good for their record, right? It was EVOS, Glory, last time round, picked up the Ruby first pick, failed to find the win. It was Rebellion in that first game, picking up the Ruby.
Let's hear from the crowd.
In that first pick,
Make some noise for
failed
yours
to
truly.
win as well. Now, Dewa United, Nolan, CC, Rebellion, what will they open here for the first pick?
Time to drop the beat of the
did,
flesh.
taking a look at last game, right? They did ban Fanny, CC, Nolan. Now they're banning Matilda and Joy. CC, Nolan already banned out by the other side. But the Fanny could very well be up for grabs. The Guinevere as well. Both teams opted to leave the Guinevere completely. And actually, the Vexana I still think is a bit too expensive. I think seeing the success that they were able to achieve in last game with the Vexana, they might actually just first pick the Vexana.
I was wondering if the Nana or the Aurora is going to make an appearance here. Nana a bit more vulnerable, but still having that really annoying AoE crowd control. And you can see the same thing for the Aurora, right? They work in very similar ways.
what's your
Having a
command?
second
Your
chance at
team
life
is
if they get
banned.
taken out in the passive, and still having a lot of AoE crowd control. So if the Vexana gets left out, that is an option they can go with, because the Valentina, we don't really see making too many crazy things happen.
I think Aurora and Nana is an option, but not first pick or like.
Oh no, not first pick. I don't think so.
Definitely not prioritized, right? So perhaps fourth or fifth pick. If there's no assassin, there's no one that can enter the back line, the backside, instantly, quote unquote. There you go. Maybe we might see an Aurora pick. Maybe we might see a Nana pick. But taking a look at Dewa United, he called out the Fanny earlier, Mirko. Will be banned by the side of Dewa. No nonsense.
I'm
we do not want to
born
give
with
the
this talent
Fanny
is picking.
to Vincent. And then, there you go, the response, right? You know what? You ban out the Fanny, we'll ban out the Gwyn. There will be no trades for this game.
The falling
Ruby,
stars
still very
brought us
famous,
here
popular
is
first pick,
picking.
but Novaria gets prioritized. Wow.
I mean, the Ruby, the trend is very bad, right?
So far.
So far, so Dewa United are trying to neglect that Ruby once again.
0% win rate, Ruby.
Yeah, first pick, both first picked as well.
Yeah, both first pick.
I think
Evos on
Novaria.
blue side and Rebellion on blue side.
I believe Novaria's win rate ain't very high either.
I think
Novaria.
50-50, is it not? Or is still 0 with one split up?
Evos lost on Novaria. That's it.
That's
We
it,
have,
yeah.
One
This
more.
one.
Yeah.
Team has second.
Oh man.
Very small.
Baksha Angela though.
Yeah, this is a classic combo right here. Tankiness, clear movement speed with the Angela. So for Dewa, now it's going to be a bit of a concern because Novaria doesn't function the same way Vexana does. We've glossed over this in the previous match. The wave clear is kind of similar, but one gives you utility as in vision, as in scouting potential, burst damage, whereas the other one is hard crowd control. So if we see a Baksha barreling down towards the Novaria, all she can do is run.
What's a good response here for Dewa is what I'm thinking, right? Baksha and Angela, good pickup by the way. Remember, the passive from that Baksha already negates
See value in
Aerial
me.
assault unit awaiting orders.
the
Town bomb is
ability
picking.
for Dewa United to be picked up, to pick up that Baksha. But okay, there you go.
Come on, Dexter. It's our
If
show.
there's a time to pick up the carry, this is the time to do it, right? It's against a dive comp, you're going to be kiting back. I like the carry pick this time around.
It is a signature pick anyways for Watt. He has been using it before it has been quote-unquote super meta. So far, it's just in line with what Dewa wants to do. They got crowd control now, they have scouting, they have a reliable damage output to really shred down the Baksha. They don't want to try and get some kind of reduction for the shielding coming in from the Angela. Especially in the early game, that can definitely be a problem. Or are they going to default back to going for another unorthodox split push, right? It's Drian's quote-unquote specialty. That's what he did back when he was still with Onyx.
Let's see. All right. It seems like though, Rebellion or not Rebellion, they will take their time here because if they want to deny another potential dive comp here from the side of Rebellion, what would it be? I think it's going to be Utah or Lapu,
I will
perhaps
choose my
a good
own
ban, but no,
path. Is
they
banned.
will opt for an Arlet ban here. Makes sense, right? They need crowd control here for the side of Rebellion. They eliminate that option here for RBL.
another good choice might be the Paquito ban right now for Dewa. They might actually ban it away from Cars, knowing that with this kind of composition, they're going to have so much side lane pressure.
They have a lot of macro options here for Rebellion. Even without the Paquito, the Angela can serve there. So we'll see. Again, Paquito has significantly increased teamfight participation, teamfight impact due to the changes. So that can still be used right here to maybe deny the Fredrin from getting close and trying to get his own crowd control off onto your teammates.
The hunt
I think a good ban for Rebellion as well is Minotaur, right? The way you want to dive, of course, you want to have the clear coast. And with Minotaur, it's never clear. That coast is just always guarded with that the big knockup with that minion Fury. So yeah, but no, they opted for the Ruby ban instead.
The Minotaur is going to be a big pick here for Dewa, and it's been left open. Rebellion maybe have a counter to it, they have an answer to it. But for Dewa, XP should still be the priority. They still don't know if the Angel is going to be flexed to mid or roam.
Yep. I prefer the roam though, still.
Well, the Vexana is still open, by the way, so
This land is
I
our
think
homeland,
Rebellion
and it
can
will
really
soon be
significantly
our
benefit from
battleground.
it, but Lapu Lapu is what they want to get out of the way. I think Dewa United is expecting Rebellion to really try and shut down the carry this time, because that was one of the bigger problems.
Okay, interesting. Why the Lapu? Potentially to see and to have option that carry does not have to bring the Purify, right? With Lapu, you most likely have to bring the Purify in, but now with no crowd control lock secured for the side of Rebellion, perhaps the carry might be using another spell. But Valentina though picked up what ultimate perhaps potentially the Novaria, right? Eyeing that ult for Novaria might be value for the side of Rebellion.
Well, for Rebellion, they can have a lot of chase potential right here, right? The Valentina is mobile, the Boxer and Claude, everyone can really follow through together if Vincent just makes connection with someone that they know they can take out. So I think for Dewa United, a frontline, someone that's just tankier, or someone that can just avoid standing still there, getting caught out by all the crowd control.
Esport and Minotaur.
Oh, wow.
And the beast
We expected the Minotaur.
Yeah, but not the Thamus.
I did not expect the Thamus.
Whoa.
But I mean, imagine Thamus, all vengeance, Claude blazing duet. Who dies first?
The Claude.
Right, I think that's the scenario.
The Export gets chosen, but that's
Wait, what?
I really thought
Is
yeah.
going for it.
the Export is going to be really good here. It's going to melt a lot of the frontline targets that they will have. That's why I thought, you know, they will.
Oh, they're going for double slows with Angela as well.
Yeah, this is going to be quite scary for Dewa United if they do lock this in. That's why I really thought the Export would have been a solid pick for
Dewa.
Dewa as well, because the Baksha gets melted by the new War Axe plus X-Borg.
Especially that the Export can also serve as a zoning tool, right? We see it again and again. The Export, knowing that he has multiple chances at life, moves forward and just zones the important people, and even if he gets taken out, he can still kind of get out of a tough situation. So it's a great pickup from Rebellion.
It's a solid pick, but I feel like there is still no answer for that Novaria. Novaria can just take space, play with her range, and I don't see anyone in particular that can take his life away, or her life away.
Well, technically the Claw build might be able to. I think the idea is not to just try and hunt her down in the middle of a fight, is to just get behind or beside the Novaria. And if you do that, even if you don't get the Novaria, she has to run so far away to get safety that she won't be
Out of
relevant
position.
in the fight at all. And even if she does land some spells, it's going to be on the frontliner. And that is usually how it feels to play Novaria.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, the 10 heroes has been set. It's 1-0 for Dewa United. They're looking to find another point to clean sweep Rebellion Esports. On the other side, Rebellion Esports, they look to win this to force a game 3. Land of Dawn, here we go. Let's begin game 2.
Oof. All right, you got to pay attention to the clear speed for sure between Vincent and Gabby. Right, it's going to be a bit of a race. And usually Baksha wins it out, but Gabby actually is doing pretty okay. I do wonder where is the hot spot here, right? Is it the mid lane? Is it the gold lane, or is it the EXP? They go for the EXP. then, you know, that X-Borg Tamos matchup is going to be critical in the side lane control. If you go for the gold lane, that's critical for the damage output.
Minute 1 here with the lethal now favoring Dewa. Dewa United gets the lethal. Will that advantage create problems for the side of Rebellion under 2 minutes? But now seems like here, of course, both gold laners in the bottom side of the map, they're just chilling. They're just last hitting their minions. Looking at the talents emblems here, what stands out to you, Rush?
Watt has switched over from the Festival of Blood to the Tenacity, so he is expecting a lot of burst damage coming his way. Whereas for the side of Rebellion, not so much. I mean, again, it's going to be short engagements here.
Well, we're going to go for a fight right now. Dixon pulled back now, going to be slain early on. First minute of the game by Audi TZ. Picks that up. Still not level 3, though. He will be able to get level 3 in a bit. 1-0 to RBL.
Yep, no flicker. Of course, he brought the vengeance there, so, and he did not panic press that vengeance as well. So he will still have that resource. Meanwhile, top side of the map, of course, Cars will have an advantage level-wise, XP-wise. Take a look at the rotations already here. Cars, after clearing the top minions, will have level 4, and will have the last Inside of the Flicker that most likely will secure Rebellion.
Whoa.
Turtle for Rebellion.
Gary's still level 3, not level 4 yet. He needs a little bit more XP, and Rebellion, they actually chose to reset the turtle, and this has given Gary enough time to get level 4 now as the Astral Echo reveals 2 members, Vincent and Cars, who are on the turtle. That's a Minions Fury, all 2, all 4. Gonna be knocked up, but it's gonna be Dewa who wins it out. Swaylo who steals the Minions Fury away from Drian. Not able to create the same amount of impact though. Dewa United with another massive win in the first turtle pit.
Drian, my goodness. Again, he's not a Kage anymore, he is a god. So Ben the
Oof, that's a lot of damage coming in. Drian now might get punished.
Let's see, tied up, damage coming through, immobilized as well. Juan is rotating as well. Swaylo's got to respect this, and he does. Drian survives, 2-1 still. Dewa.
With a 500 gold here, you can see here already Gary, comfortable lead here. Thunderbell already secured here. So with that in mind, it's going to be harder for Rebellion to somehow gank that gold lane, secure a kill. Ladies and gentlemen, check out the Marshall. If you haven't seen it, let's go. Boom! Let's go. Land of Dawn, resume.
4 minutes in, still 1,000 gold lead held down by DU. DU.
Seems like a lot of this has happened, but now look at that.
Able to steal it away with Retribution on that little green camp. Watts in the bottom lane, trying to go for a little bit of plating. Moai chunked quite a bit, gets a few shots into the turret and backs away.
Okay, it's fairly even, right? Safe to say it's an even game. 5 minutes here, Arashi. Though, Dewa United, they have been winning the small wins.
But the goal difference, it's not really fatal, I would say. But I would like to draw attention to the goal thing, because, you know, we were talking a bit about this strategy, right? Brace Might on the marksman and just out-sustain. It seems like technically it's kind of making a comeback. And as a counter to the carry Brave Smite, they're going with the Claude Brave Smite, which was the original, but look at this.
Whoa, the flicker follows through on Swaylo. Dixon with a flank, and Swaylo gets brought back again. He pops in the ultimate, steals it away from Tamas, but it's not going to be able to help him survive. Drian falls as well. A roamer for a mid laner. Dixon still forcing to fight as a Faraga armor gets popped, and Cars will still be able to flicker out to safety with the help of the hard guard. Vincent still lingering around. Watts and Moai in the bottom lane, 1v1. It does seem like Moai got the better trade in that bot side. Gary, though, on this turtle, should be taking this for free. Audie's opening it up. An Astral Spear to get it low enough. Gary with the Retribution. Now Vincent. Oh, it's a good taunt onto Audi TZ, who's now left all alone. Flickers out. Oh, Razor's Wrath barely misses. And Audi TZ will be able to escape from his ex-teammate.
Great timing on that flicker, and again, Dewa United, small wins converting into big wins.
And even in the gold lane, Watt has kind of equalized, and look at the backup coming in. That's a snipe. That is Moai letting go of his turret. Will he fall? I think no way. That's going to be the first turret, though.
Exploiting the range, right? Keys, that is what Novaria has in her kit, that range. And looking at the composition of Rebellion, nobody, we mentioned this on the drops as well, nobody technically can touch this Novaria, and he's just handling it very well.
Oh. Okay, I thought there was a steal coming in, but guess not.
Gary got it.
Gary still got it. Top side, you can see here 2v1.
Yeah, he's melted
Whoa.
now. Dixon will just take it. What? Now in the mid lane with the help of the Blazing Duet from Moai. Just soaks it in, man. The semi-tank carry is an absolute beast.
He's just going in with reckless abandon, dude. We usually see carries kind of hesitate, kind of dance around a little bit, trying to find a window. But it seems like right now he is the danger. He just walks in towards all these fighters, all these mages that should be a problem. And he's saying, you know, bring it.
What's interesting though here, number 1 damage dealt currently. Still Suelo, not Keys, not Lot, but Suelo, the mid lane, Valentina for Rebellion. Okay, that's interesting. Followed by Dixon, the EXP. So there's I think there's just a lot of poke here by the 2 players. And let's see here, the final turtle battle. Who will take it?
I don't wonder about the experience matchup right here, though, because Dixon can still go a lot more aggressive. It's a bit more of a duelist hero, 1v1, the Tamus. And now, Rebellion once again have the first move. Can they go through with it, though?
Moai is fully stacked. Dixon is looking for a way into this team fight. Drian doing the same thing right now, just lingering here. Watts, whoa, an aggressive maneuver onto the frontliner, trying to melt him down, gets him down to half HP, forcing RDTZ to look for the healing. Hard guard onto Cars, utilized already. Maybe a bit too prematurely, but they have got the job done. They have zoned Gary away with the help of that X-Borg. Gary is so far behind, he won't be able to do anything right now. Finds a taunt, brings his rattle as well into the Virago Harmer. Cars flickers out of the tier 1, and that's just a clean find by Rebellion Zion, able to find the neutral objective and not trade anything, but Trion with a flicker knocks up Cars and Audi. Not enough to take him down just yet though. Suelo rotates to cover again. Well played to RBL.
No casualties from that trade, though. The turtle will be slain by the side of the Rebellion Zion, Rebellion Esports, because Gary was zoned out. Now, Dewa United, what will they do? Dewa United will now play for perhaps the map more, right? They lost turret bottom side, and it seems like Dewa United, they're just the more of the proactive team compared to Rebellion.
We'll definitely go for the mid tower right here. It's the only one left standing. That's going to allow them to actually take advantage of all these bushes. Drian would love to have that situation play out. But for Rebellion, they've equalized on the turret on the bot side too. And we talk about proactiveness. I like what they're doing right here. They go for the turtle. They're in the right spot first. And then they force the play. They know, like, okay, we're taking it or we're not, right? They decide that first, and then they make the plays happen. They go with the hard guard. They use everything. And then nothing is wasted, right? Because Dewa can't just kite back in and out like that.
So, pretty much equal right now. Economy-wise, maybe structure-wise, Dewa United has an edge. But map control is actually Rebellion here. Still able to hold on despite down a turret. Now, item-wise, item check.
Well, a big one is that RDTZ has the Flask of the Oasis. And he's showing, again, great growth here. Because he used to be, the engage guy, right? The pickoff guy. But now he's playing this Angela pretty well. Setting up for his team. And with the Flask of the Oasis, Rebellion can be a bit more daring, a bit more aggressive in how they want to play this out. Dewa will have to wait for Drian to build that item if he is even going to build it on the Minotaur.
Incoming power spike for the Claude. He already has the golden staff, so he's just waiting a bit more on that corrosion site, and that's where Dewa needs to really be careful. The vengeance will still be there, yes, for Dixon, but for the rest of the team, there you go, he finds it. Corrosion site goes in the mid lane, stacking up that golden staff and stacking up his passive. Gary getting melted down. Drian knocks him up. Minutes Fury used up, baited out. Vincent with the shield unity now as the Astral Echo connects onto the back right now. Dixon's going to be able to jump in as well with the Vengeance now. Moai running away. Cars finding the meltdown onto the frontliners. That's Sway low traded in. Moai blazing duet. Dixon, oh my goodness, runs them down. He zoned the backliners away, and Gary finds the Retri. Dixon is tearing apart the backline, and he gets out as well. Vincent with the shield unity, but Kaze takes it for him. Now it's Dixon. He gets pulled back, but he's all good. Watts finds
finds the punish, and Rebellion are lost. Oh my god, Watt is just free hitting left and right, and the Lord is secured by Dewa United. We saw that Thamus Vengeance ult will make the Blazing Duet hard, and there you go. Wow, Watt is just, wasn't able to deliver with that Blazing Duet.
It almost seems like Dewa United was not supposed to win that, but they did anyway. They don't care. Now with the gold advantage, just getting further and further, the control of the turrets as well. It's looking awful for Rebellion. They made the same exact play twice, but it seems like Dewa learned from the first time and immediately made adjustments, man. The cars dive with the Angela on the top side, flickering out. It's like deja vu moment, and Dewa capitalized as they should.
My goodness gracious. Big plays from Dixon.
Big man.
Take a look at that. 2 minutes ago, the turrets for Rebellion, the inner turrets, still stands, but now gone. Shambles.
Shows you again how well Dewa United can translate a lead, a moment, into multiple objectives. Rebellion needs to be a bit more aware of the wave management right here. They're forcing Dewa United's hand by rushing onto the objective, but they're neglecting a lot of things like the farm, like the wave management as well. They might have to expand a bit on their strategy. They really want to catch Dewa United off guard. Quick item check right here. Brute Force Breastplate also finished for Watt. That's why he's so much tankier. That's why he's willing to just go under the turret. I've never seen that, man. A marksman just brute forcing a turret dive solo.
What things, man, what things.
Just what things.
Now Malefic, so game 1, only Endless Battle as the attack item. Now he adds more with that Malefic Roar. He wants more penetration.
Keep in mind, the Flex of the Oasis competed for Drian on the Minotaur as well. He can apply it to the passive to every single one of his teammates, given the right circumstances. Same can't be said for Audi, who has been a bit more aggressive in his usage. He's not staying in the back, protecting a backline or healing his whole team. He is just trying to go in and facilitate cars and his aggressive maneuvers. Look at Dixon! Just stands there menacingly.
He looks at Moy in his eyes and says, no, I'm him.
Roar. But yeah, I mean, why? Audi,
Wait a minute.
One key item that Audi has in Audi's kit is fleeting time, right? So with that, the hard guard should and technically be quote-unquote spammable. I don't want to say spammable, but the cooldown reduction time there is definitely there, especially when you assist or even grab a kill.
I feel like for right now, Rebellion could be okay just going for the poke war here. They lose it in range, but they do have an Angela, but look at cars!
Praga armor. Still the healing. Auditiz is able to provide enough sustainability for cars to get back his Praga armor, but Watt's not letting that happen. He also has a little bit of sustainability with Drian. Pokes from the Astral Spear in the mid lane, not connecting, but they are going to be able to clear out the mid lane first. A lot of tempo, prio played in. Watts dashing forward, taking the Viraga armor out. Drian with a flicker forward and finding 2 on the board with the Astral Echo. And the Appraiser's Rata give him a big smack in the head. Cars taken down. And now it's Dixon again in the back line, just wreaking havoc. Meanwhile, Vincent gets taken out. That's another Minion's Fury stolen away, this time by Suede Low. Moai able to find a trade. It's only Dixon for Cars and Vincent.
Man, what a crowd control reaction there from Drian. It was a party for that CC, and now it's a free Lord for Dewa United. Rebellion losing 2 players, that's not a good sign.
Not at all. And Dewa United, despite losing Dixon, they are in a bit of an overextension, we would say. They're still able to just keep calm and know that they have more than enough to really stand on a toe-to-toe against Rebellion. And the pressure for the Lord. They get it now. And with the base turrets being the only turrets available for Rebellion, can Dewa go for the end with this push? Because it doesn't seem like Rebellion have any real solutions in a big team fight.
Okay. 15 minutes in. Dewa United now with the Lord. Is this endable, Arashi, right? Is the question. And if they really want to end, who do they need to pick off?
I think it definitely has to be Sway Low. Moai, I think there's some items available on the frontliners for Dewa United to deal with Moai. Sway Low can actually provide a lot of the clearing, but look at him.
Oh my lord. That's the poke that Navaria provides. Enhanced Lord just charging into that base turret. Easy take for Dewa United. Now they're looking for the bottom side as well with the minion wave still there. Empowered as well. Lord buffed minions. Not going to be dealt with by Rebellion. They decide to move up top to defend it, and now it might just be 3 base turrets with the Enhanced Lord.
Rebellion has no range to play around with here, so if Dewa can push right onto the crystal, the base, Watt can just sit there and shred everyone down slowly but surely and then go for the decisive end. That might be what happens.
That wave clear is definitely suspect here, Drian. Now, Minions Fury, no flicker this time, sway low though. Doing the same thing, 3-man. Minions Fury into the Blazing Dew, but it's not right now. Dixon just takes it up, and no one can shred him down. Appraiser's rad, Moai knocked up. Now it's the last Insanity, but it's cut short by Watt, who has them in the nature and is able to shred the Faraga armor before last Insanity pops. Now Vincent caught and stunned up, stun locked. Watt finds the damage. Gary, Immortality still within his clutches. Watt with a dash forward again. The battle mirror image from Moai to get to a better angle to clear the waves. Again, it's Gary with the taunt. Moai with the damage. Now melting Dixon down. The last Insanity in the back again. And the win nature buy from Moai. Hard guard. Watt dashing out. Chased down by Cars. 1 HP. Just barely still able to disengage. 3 base turrets taken down, and RBL are still able to defend.
Rebellion, massive defense. That might be the. Oh my God, that might be it. That's, oh my God, that might be it for them. But they are able to hold on. Now, though, Dewa United, still massive lead that they have, but slightly delayed. More opportunities, more possibilities for Rebellion to perhaps recover.
Gary and Dixon, man, they went in to make sure to try and take out Moai there, knowing that he is the one dealing with the bulk of the empowered minions, trying to secure the end right there and then. Everyone else just seems to be a bit more calculative. They know that it's only a matter of time, and they want to shred everyone down, but that was a bit of a force. And now with Rebellion still in place to contest the Lord, can they get it, man? They have the Angela play available to them, but Dewa United can take this Lord very, very fast if they're not careful.
See? A setup. Dewa United, of course, has better odds in this Lord take. Rebellion, they have to brainstorm, man. What will they do? How will they execute if they really want to contest? Topside, taken care of by Angela. So, it's good. But what timing should they commit on towards the contest?
With Angela up there, these are 3 slow pushing waves into the base of Rebellion. Esports. Moai gets chunked. Oh my goodness. That's one shot. The Astral Echo reveals all 3, and they are low. Moai still running for the hills. Now Audi rotating to give him some sustainability. Again, the Faraga armor has been popped, and Dewa United, they have poked their opponents away from the Lord, and they have secured themselves another free neutral objective.
Wow, man, that is so difficult to deal with. Rebellion, they want to try and use the Angela and get that healing and make sure that everyone can stay in place. But if they do that, then they get flanked. So they spread out apart, and when they do, Watt and Keys just go to town, go to work and start harassing them, shredding them down slowly but surely until they can't even contest. That's going to be a Lord push right here, possibly set up with 3 minion waves. If Dewa United does this properly, I don't think Rebellion can hold.
So annoying, man. Keys again is exploiting the range he has in her kit, in Novaria's kit. Potentially, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final push of the series. Let's see the defense once again.
5-man Astral Echo. This might just set up to a 5-man Drea Minion Fury. A 3-man is enough. Dixon in the back! Assassinates Moai!
God!
He's not a fighter, he's an assassin. The big plays from Dixon as he loses his immortality, but he finds the base. Dewa United Esports